What do you think about illegal immigration and if and how it affects our economy?
I believe that illegal immigration is a very sensitive subject in the United States at this moment in time, and I believe it affects our economy because of the agricultural input that the migrants have on that industry.
How do you think we should go about solving the problems with illegal immigration that would also be spending our money in the most efficient way possible?
I believe a law or regulation that allows migrants to have green cards and to work in the United States would be the easiest way to solve the problem, and it wouldn't be as cost effective.
Well, you have to consider the fact of human rights in that case, so something that promotes equal opportunities for jobs, for education, for healthcare, as well as something that protects our country from, I guess, outside threats.
What are your thoughts on Operation Streamline?
That's when we went to court. Operation Streamline's kind of a almost corrupt system that needs reform and needs a lot of changes to it.
Yeah, I think it's a waste of money because basically just tell the immigrants to go back to Mexico, and they pay prosecutors a lot of money to do that.
And do you think that Arizona SB 1070 is something that should continue to be enforced through other states?
I think it should be not enforced in other states and abolished in Arizona, just because it's not fair at all.
Yeah, I agree with Henry.
Good call.
It is.
What do you think about illegal immigration and how it affects our economy?
Well, I think that illegal immigration affects our economy pretty dramatically when you look at the number of people that migrate here to the United States to try to look for better work than they're able to in their home country, and the jobs that they're taking typically are ones that U.S. citizens aren't really going out there and getting. So I think that immigration definitely plays a big part in keeping the farm industry alive. Everything going on with the corn industry and the government subsidies right now is really harmful to the United States economy. So having those people there doing those jobs for such a low pay keeps those farms in business.
Okay, and what do you think about Operation Streamline?
I think Operation Streamline is an attempt by the government to best try and handle the large numbers of people that are coming across the border illegally. However, it isn't necessarily one of the best solutions, I think, to trying to include justice for everybody, because when we were in Arizona, we saw people being put through this process, and the justice level wasn't nearly what you would think it would be. So.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
What do you think about illegal immigration and if and how it affects our economy?
I think illegal immigration is a pretty complicated topic, but I know they're breaking the law, but I'm kind of for it. I think that we need, there's 11 billion illegals in the country, and we need to find solutions to make them be able to stay here and make the citizenship process easier, because they're a huge component to our economy and they help us out a lot with the jobs that, seasonal farm workers and jobs that Americans won't take, and there's not enough documented workers for certain farms and stuff, so yeah.
How do you think we should go about solving the problems with illegal immigration that would also be spending our money in the most efficient way possible?
I think first we definitely need to work on the citizenship process, because it's almost impossible, and I've heard a lot of corrupt stories of people, applying and, taking the legal means to attain citizenship and then having, issues with their lawyers and stuff. And I also think we need to, instead of spending like $10 billion annually on like border patrol and security and stuff, I think we need to put more of that into like Mexico's economy and kind of just make better laws and stuff, programs. Oh, and something like this isn't federal money, it's not from taxes, but like the Illinois Dream Act sets up like private funds for kids who are about to be college age to be able to like get scholarships and go to college. So that's something that's good.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on Operation Streamline?
I think it's terrible. I think it doesn't give people a chance to, you know, fight for what's fair and be able to stay here legally. And I think there's a lot of issues with families that have mixed status, and like if the parents get deported, and then what do the kids do and stuff. So it doesn't give them a chance to fight for their rights.
And then, what do you think that Arizona SB 1070 should continue to be enforced through other states?
I definitely don't. I think that's a terrible law, and it's really not fair, because if they, you know, pull you over and they can just ask for your papers, no one's going to do that to someone who has an English accent or someone from Canada or something. It's just if you look Latino or whatever, and no, it's just not a good thing. It's just like encouraging intolerance.